the New York Giants waiting on Aaron Rodgers, it's getting a little silly at this point because if the guy doesn't want you, imagine you're asking out a girl and it's like, hey, I want you to be my girlfriend. And that girl's like, do you know what? I have my eyes on somebody else. If they want me, I'm going to go with them. But if they don't want me, maybe I'll go with you. However, I'd rather just be single. That's the situation the Giants are in right now. Hey, Giants fans, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you love the Giants and you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. We're on the road here to 3,000 subscribers. So if you can help us get there, that would be an absolute blessing. I have to do this first. My last video, it did exceptionally well. I just want to say thank you guys so much. It did well for this channel. As I said in the last one, I have a Yankee channel. It does very well too. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support as of late. Whether we agree or disagree, the support is there. So just thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. Now in the latest news, it is being reported that the Giants are meeting with Jameis Winston. Now, Winston is the fourth veteran QB that the Giants are targeting this offseason. We all know that Aaron Rodgers leads the list and they are just waiting on him. They also met with Russell Wilson and Joe Flacco. We also have some news in regards to the number 1 overall pick and if the Giants are going to trade up or not. According to reports, the New York Giants, their plan to trade for the number 1 overall pick, we know that that's been in the rumor mill. That's been in the tabloids for quite some time. Well, the New York Giants, their plans to trade for the number 1 overall pick appear to be dead, unfortunately, and that doesn't shock me at all. Not that they don't want to move up to number 1, but I think the price is just way too steep. Now, the Titans are rumored to take Cam Ward with the number 1 overall pick. It seems like they love him. They want to take him. So that's the route they're going to go. Cam Ward is better than any quarterback that the Titans currently have on their roster. So they should most definitely take Cam Ward. Ward is a very good QB. I would love for the Giants. I would not mind it at all for the Giants to take Cam Ward if you are going to take a quarterback within the top 3. I would not mind that whatsoever. However, if you're the Tennessee Titans, number 1, you like Ward, and number 2, you know the Giants right now are absolutely desperate for a quarterback. You're going to ask for a king's ransom. Knowing that you like the guy in Cam Ward, and then knowing that the Giants want to move up to take Cam Ward, you're going to put an incredibly high price on that number 1 overall pick, as you should. And it's obviously way too steep for the Giants because now if the plans are dead to trade for that first pick, it's done. They just don't want to pursue it because they would have to trade a lot away. And that deal probably includes next year's first round draft pick as well as the 3rd overall pick, of course, to jump to 1. They don't want to do that. And I don't want them to do that. So just stay at 3, right? If you're really convicted that Shedeur Sanders is the future, just take him right at 3. I would not. And that's just because listen, if the Giants had the 5th pick of the draft, all right, take Sanders. Or the 6th pick, take Sanders. That's fine. But you're at pick number 3. If the Titans take Cam Ward number 1, you're guaranteed to get Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter. Both of them are animal. Go take one of them. They are awesome. Imagine Abdul Carter and Brian Burns on defense with Kayvon, and now you have Goldston. Imagine that. A beast of a defense, man, and just a pass rush like no other. Really, the Giants finished 6th in the NFL in sacks last year. Adding Abdul Carter to that, holy crap, that would be awesome. But at the end of the day, I don't even know if Sanders is going to even fall to 3. He probably goes to Cleveland at 2. So then now you have Hunter and Carter, even Mason Graham to pick from. I would go Hunter. Yes, you addressed safety. You addressed corner. with the Debo safety, with Holland. However, put him at corner. Make him run third down plays on offense. He's a tremendous receiver, the best in the draft. What a weapon to have, a generational talent in Hunter, a generational talent. I might have said Sanders. In Hunter, a generational talent. You have to, if he's there, you have to take him, or if you love Carter, which I do, take Carter. Carter's a tremendous talent too. So that's where I'm coming from. If you have Sanders there, and if Hunter or Carter are there, you have to take best player available at that point at number 3, because you're at number 3. Now, if you're a pick 6, all right, take Sanders if you want to take Sanders. But you're not a pick 6, you're at pick 3. And there's great talent up there at 3. That's just my take, though. And a lot of you disagree with that. And believe me, that's okay. I'm totally fine with that. Different minds, right? It's fine. It's all good. I don't care. It's all good. We're both passionate Giants fans. It's fine. Just my opinion, you don't pass up on Carter and Hunter if they're there. And Cam Ward is the best QB in the draft. Best QB in the draft. By far. It's not even close. A lot of you think, hey, the Sanders slander goes too far. I mean, okay, that's your opinion, and that's fine. My opinion is Cam Ward's the best QB in the draft. It's not close. In other news, the Giants are waiting, as you may know, they're waiting on Aaron Rodgers. It gets even stickier, though. The Giants are not only waiting on Rodgers, but Rodgers wants to be a Minnesota Viking. In fact, Rodgers, if he's not a Viking, if the Vikings don't desire to bring Rodgers in, Rodgers may retire and not become a Steeler or a Giant. So, let me know what you think about that down in the comments. For me personally, if he would rather retire than come to my team, that says something. Now, Aaron Rodgers is the best QB in free agency right now. The best QB. Okay, so there's no doubt about that. He had a really great season last year, looked really good. Jets didn't, but he did. Just a hair under 3,900 yards, 28 pass touchdowns, 11 interceptions. He looked really great last year. Plug him in the Giants offense, it would run pretty well, I think. Then imagine getting Travis Hunter neighbors. That would be freaking cool. Be really cool. I would love that. But if Rodgers really doesn't want to come here, if he would rather retire than be a New York Giant, if I'm the Giants, I would just say, hey, I'm not waiting on you anymore. I'll go Russell Wilson instead. The Giants, regardless, are not a QB away from winning the Super Bowl. They may be a QB away from being a competent team, but they're not a QB away from winning the Super Bowl. So it's like, it's like, okay, if we lose out on Rodgers, it is what it is. And in fact, it appears to me that he may not want to be here. If he really wants to play football, it makes sense, right? He just bought a house in New Jersey. It does make a lot of sense. And especially if the Giants can go grab Travis Hunter, it makes sense for him. It does. That would make more sense. And apparently meetings have gone well with Aaron Rodgers. But if you're the Giants and you want a quarterback desperately, a veteran, a good veteran QB, obviously Rodgers fits that bill. Russell Wilson fits that bill. If that's what you want, Russell Wilson had a meeting with Cleveland. Now, I think that's a little bit of a smoke screen, if you will. I don't think there's much to that. I think he wants to be a New York Giant, and he's just showing, hey, I have a meeting with Cleveland. I met with you guys, did not walk out with a deal. Maybe I'll sign with Cleveland, but he hasn't signed with Cleveland. So I think he's waiting for what the Giants are going to do because he wants to be a Giant. That's just what I'm thinking. We'll see what ends up happening. But at the end of the day, the New York Giants waiting on Aaron Rodgers, it's getting a little silly at this point because if the guy doesn't want you, imagine you're asking out a girl and it's like, hey, I want you to be my girlfriend. And that girl is like, do you know what? I have my eyes on somebody else. If they want me, I'm going to go with them. But if they don't want me, maybe I'll go with you. However, I'd rather just be single. That's the situation the Giants are in right now. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.